His wife was supposed to meet another man at a hotel that day, yet the man still showed up for work. His colleagues, who knew what was going on, were all anxious for him. Kevin pressed David urgently. How could he possibly focus on work? He urged David to go talk to his wife. If there was no turning back, he should storm the hotel, beat up the guy, and pay him off. But for his child's sake, David didn't want to make a scene. Though Kevin kept trying to comfort him, David felt like he was going crazy. He could only scream out his frustration on the rooftop. 5 hours remained until his wife's secret meeting. At the new show's planning meeting, the team discussed the day's shoot. A colleague suddenly mentioned a popular online post about a wife's infidelity, asking for advice. David rose when he saw the related material. The colleagues began debating how they would handle such a situation. Kevin said there was nothing to explain, just go find the guy and beat him up. Another colleague said it was important to stay calm. He would first investigate the man's entire background, then strike in a way that would destroy him completely. Amy thought neither approach was right. They were all hypothetical scenarios. What if the poster didn't want revenge but wanted to save his marriage? Following their advice would only lead to divorce. The team then decided to reach out to the poster and invite him to appear on the show. David panicked and texted Kevin. The poster was him. A colleague announced he had already contacted the poster. If he didn't reply today, he would trace the IP address. Kevin, in a panic, punched him. The colleague was baffled. Kevin shouted that the man was trying to save his marriage. What was the point of all this? He demanded they trash the materials. His strange behavior caught Amy's attention. Peter's wife showed up at the TV station. Unable to trust her husband, Ella claimed she was just visiting, but she was really there to keep an eye on him. Peter had been invited as a legal consultant for the show. He not only provided legal advice but was also an expert on infidelity, familiar with all kinds of cheating behavior. He was supposed to continue shooting that day, but while the others were in the meeting, Peter slipped away to meet his mistress. David had to lie to Ella, saying Peter had gone out to buy medicine, and called him to come back quickly. Peter rushed back and, with his excellent acting, managed not to raise his wife's suspicion. David watched his performance with contempt. After finally seeing Ella off, Peter felt relieved, but David was furious. Thinking of his own situation, David lashed out at Peter, calling him a terrible husband who had betrayed a wife who loved him deeply, without a shred of guilt. He said people like Peter deserved to be taught a lesson.